Ethereum has been massively pumping over the last few weeks as expected. So today I'll drop you a few coins which are ready to absolutely rip. We are currently trading on Ethereum underneath the massive resistance of 4,000 USD. 4,000 USD has been a big resistance for Ethereum over the last couple of months, even if you say it was tested on March 24th. It was tested on the year 24th in March. So it has already rejected 3 times, and 4th time the charm. So we might get some consolidation underneath and then acceptance above, and the real party starts. So what is the current narrative to take a look at, guys? The current narrative are stable coins. Yes, stable coins, because stable coins now are the main focus of the USA. So Trump and his friends have decided that CBDC is not a good thing and stable coins are a lot better. So this is a form for them to actually print more money, because they will create their own stablecoin protocol. And with ETH, there are protocols related to ETH where you can stake your Ethereum and get yield. So especially it's attractive for the ETFs, for the big institutional investors who have thousands or 100,000s of Ethereums, and they will want to get some yield on top of that. So let's take a look at ENA. The chart is in front of you. This is the 15-minute chart. If we look at the 1-day chart here, we can see that it has experienced a massive pump, but still yet a lot of room to the all-time high. Athena has created their own synthetic USD. They have a stable coin which you can get by staking ETH. Athena has great potential to reach back to this trend line, which you see around 1.1 USD. And if you're looking for leverage positions, you should find an entry, because these will be the coins which I'm sharing with you are located on MEXC, and you can easily add them on the futures and take a small leverage bet on them. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and everyone needs to manage risk by themselves, but that's something I'm doing and I'm sharing with you. Okay, the next coin I'm looking at is LDO. Look at this chart. LDO, Lido. There are speculations that Lido will be one of the top coins which the institutions will accept, and they will be wanting to work and stake through Lido as they are the most compliant. The chart is also very primed to rip. It has a lot of room here to all-time high. So even if you set up a 5x leverage, this should give you good profits. So I'm currently in a long position on LDO. If you look at the indicator which I use, which is the whole suit, these are the bands, the green and red bands, which you see on the screen. Once they cross the candles, so if the red band crosses the candles from the bottom or from the top in this case, we can expect a massive move. And this is what happened. You see the candle closed above, and then boom, we got a big spike of volume. So LDO is one of my top picks for this stablecoin and DeFi Ethereum narrative. In a lot of hype, as you see, after they launched, it had a great run, and now this chart is super bottom. So this is the chart where you take your bet. If we're expecting an out season, this is the chart where you actually put your chips in. You wait, you set the stop loss in case it would be dropping down. But usual looks really good, and yes, it's also related to a stable coin, USDN. You can stake your ETH, you can stake your stables in the USDT, and you can borrow and create their own stablecoin USDN, which is backed by ETH in this case. And if we see ENA running so hard, always people will be looking for beta plays for some other runners which are in the same narrative, and usual seems like a perfect bet here. And the potential is massive, so I'm also in a long position here on usual. and expecting at least these targets of $0.50 per usual, which will give around 5x from this price. Next one, CRV, similar to Lido. This is a very old token, but it's also related to DeFi. As you see, now it's testing the EMA on the weekly. EMA often acts as resistance, but I expect one more spike. And once these resistances will be broken, you have a lot of free space for it to run. And last but not the least, Pendle. Look at Pendle, daily chart. Pendle is getting ready. Pendle is a big DeFi protocol, also related to ETH staking and synthetic ETH staking. So all of these narratives, you can take a look, you can find them on CoinGecko and pick your coins with the charts which look bullish. If we draw a trend line here, we are seeing some resistances in this area, 6 USD, currently 4.7 USD per Pendle. First profit taking could be around this level. Where I'm looking for these tokens, go on CoinGecko, go in categories, and here you have stablecoin protocols by market cap, and you can find most of them here. And then you can go on Mexi and check out if they are available on the futures or on the spot. Obviously, spot is always a lot less riskier. If you don't know how to manage your finances on futures, you need to set up stop loss, and you need to know where to set up the stop loss so you don't get cut out and you don't lose your funds. So ENA, CRV, and the usual are here. Here are the categories where you look at it. Finance, so DeFi is hot, stablecoin protocol, World Liberty Financial Portfolio. That's also a very bullish point for ENA because Trump's friends are accumulating. They have been buying ENA. And last bonus for you guys, as we're speaking about Ethereum, a little trade I made is actually dabbling into NFTs. So if you remember a couple of years ago, NFTs were massive. And yeah, what we can expect some NFTs to get running again, because NFTs are actually a leverage bet on ETH. So if you want to have more exposure to ETH, you can take a look at Mooncats. I actually took one Mooncat around 0.2 ETH price. Now they're trading around 0.37. I still expect them to run above 1 ETH in the coming months. Why? Because Mooncats are the first NFTs of the cats, and they are from the time when the crypto punks were created. Those are the first NFTs. So people will be looking for one of the first, and cats are always bullish, as we see with meme coins. So Mooncats to 1 ETH is formality. That's it for today. I hope you learned something and you will print on these positions as well as the NFTs. I hope to see you later. See ya.